I'm a proud Englishman, and that's what you do. You support what you're given.
Yeah.
And,
Speaking of being a proud Englishman, Lee Carsley refusal to sing the national anthem. Where do you stand on that? Do you think there should be a bit of like unity in singing the anthem, or does it not really matter? Because as long as you're part of the team, you're part of the dressing room, you're preparing. Where do you stand on the kind of the anthem kind of debates? I know that was.
Well, I'm old school. I think you should have to sing it. I think you should sing it. I think as you should be proud to be what you are. You know what I mean? I look at when I watch a lot of sport. I watch a lot of the rugby. I watch a lot of the football. I watch other sports where national anthem is key, and you see the Welsh one's just unbelievable. Unbelievable. When I've been to watch games at the Millennium Stadium, football and rugby, if you'd be a liar to say that your hairs don't stand up on the back of your neck. Absolute liar, because that's just not true. You know, it's unbelievable what you hear. Scotland does the same. Ireland does the same. You know what I mean? So we're British, and I think that heritage should be huge. And I think the new national anthem with the King, I think you buy into it. You buy into it, you sing it, and you're proud of what you do, because you're proud of what you are. And that's my own personal opinion.
Yeah.
You know what I mean, you can't. Nobody can make anybody sing it. Nobody can make people do it. And I think when players don't sing, and they say they're in the zone. Gary Neville didn't sing it forever. You know what I mean? Just stone-faced, got himself in game mode. And can I accept it? Yeah, I can. But would I want a little bit more? Possibly, yeah. So it's a difficult one, really.
The video that stands out for me is the Euro '96 one, where everyone's belting it from the top of it.
Well, Stuart Pearce,
and even as a Welshman, I kind of like hairs on my arm was standing up just listening to God Save the Queen. But
do you know what?
If
you got the final, you shouldn't have to be those kind of moments. Should that just because you're in the semi-final, everyone sings it. You know what I mean? Everybody should have been singing it from all the way through. And I think it's because you care. You know what I mean? Tony Adams, Stuart Pearce, they reminate in your mind.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Because they're not probably the most technical or blessed footballers, but you know what, they cared, and they run through a brick wall for those 3 lines on the shirt, and that's what every fan
you
wants.
want, is it? Yeah.
As a fan, my view of it would be, not knowing anything about it, you don't want to wind yourself up so much that your concentration isn't quite on it. The focus, like talk about Gary Neville, maybe he felt singing it just got him the wrong side of passion.
I agree, and that's fine. You know, listen, I only played for my country a handful of times, and I sung it. I probably didn't sing it the way that Stuart Pearce and Tony Adams did. I was singing it whilst probably thinking in my head what I needed to do. I had a job to do, I had a role to do, I had instructions that I needed to remember. So you do what you need to do, and selfishly you've got to look after yourself, because you've got a job to do. It's not a joke. It's a serious thing what you're going to go into. You know what I mean? So if you could sing it after the game when you enjoy, when you're happy and you just won a game, just played well, then it might be a different scenario. But right at that moment, you're in game mode. It's like when you see people in the tunnel. You know that there's some people who shout and scream and can have a laugh and a mess about, and there's some people who are just game zone mode and just don't speak and facing forward, and you can't speak to them, you can't distract them, and you know the people, you know what I mean, you just know what you can do with certain people. It's fascinating, really.